Hello guys, in this video I'd like to talk about how I stopped watching Star Wars. First let's start how I got into Star Wars. I believe it was in the year 2016, but before 2016 my parents would not let me watch Star Wars, which is true. They thought I was too young, and yeah, but after all of that in 2016, I started to ask my dad if I could watch Star Wars, so we did. My dad let me watch Star Wars, and that Star Wars film was Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Then later episodes 5, 6, and then the prequels, we watched those. That was the time I realized that Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, started before Luke Skywalker, and yeah. Anyways, my mom got a little concerned. She thought that there was actually a dark side and the devil was using Star Wars. I thought, no, Star Wars is good. A lot of Christians like it. And then years came by, and I started to collect more and more Star Wars figures, toys, books, posters, helmets, clothing, and more. And then December 15th, 2017 came up, which was the year that Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi came out, which it kind of sucks a bit back then for me. But now, of course, it really sucks. But anyways, back to the topic. So then, after the movie, my parents and I left the theater together, and yeah. Since it was also close to Christmas, and I asked my grandma and like the entire family for more Star Wars stuff. Now, how about we get to 2018? 2018 is the time when I saw Solo, A Star Wars Story. That was coolish for me before, but after that 2019 came, The Mandalorian came out in November. It was cool, but the only way you could watch it was on Disney Plus. And by the way, did you know that Walt Disney was a Freemason and he placed hidden sexual content in his cartoons? Really, it's pretty hidden. And there was a woman's butt. Did you know that in the original Lion King poster in 1990 something? But anyways, I don't care. Alright? I don't care. I don't care what year it was, but yeah, I don't care. I just don't care. On the poster, of course, there was a woman's butt. Did you know that? Yeah. Anyways, I can't show it, but search it up. You will probably find it. Well, now they changed that old poster, but you could still find it. And there's a whole lot of things about Disney that many people do not know. Anyways, alright, back to Star Wars. So yes, I watched all the episodes, all the movies, and all the episodes of The Mandalorian, The Clone Wars, and all that, except Star Wars Rebels. I found it really boring. But plus, before that, I would search up all kinds of biographies of the Star Wars characters and Star Wars characters that were not on screen. But back to the Mandalorian. So I was thirsty for more. I could not wait for The Mandalorian Season 2, which is coming out this year in October, I think. But back to 2019. So after a couple months, of course, The Rise of Skywalker, Episode 9, the movie to end the Skywalker saga, but not to end Star Wars. So yes, I enjoyed, and then yeah. So yes, I enjoyed it, and then a couple weeks later, I got mad because it was so Disney-like. I was then excited about the next saga, though. Then, which I think it would be the Old Republic era, which, yes, it's pretty expected. And all of that, many months came by, still collecting and still loving Star Wars, and it was like becoming an idol to me back then. And all that. And if I would have I would have left God by now. But anyways, then on my birthday, May 14th, 2020, the year I was rewatching the films over and over. Well, I would always rewatch the films over and over, like a billion times. And the Star Wars movie I watched on my birthday with my parents, it was Return of the Jedi. My mom kind of liked it. I enjoyed it, probably a day later to the time before I would go to bed. I was searching up Star Wars stuff and something came in my mind. So I went on YouTube and then typed about Star Wars being satanic, evil, or not being Christian. You know what I mean, but I hope you know what I mean, but yeah. Then I watched videos of people and pastors talking about it, and even they were saying that Star Wars was retelling the Bible, but in a satanic and wolf in sheep's clothing way. Then later I found a video of these men protesting at the world's popular Chinese theater in 1999, where usually Star Wars is popular at, and other places probably, if you know what I'm talking about, then there we go. Alright, so when Star Wars Episode 1 came out, The Phantom Menace, and they were saying that it was evil and deceiving people and more, and Star Wars fans were like crazy mad what they were saying. They even received tons of hateful messages from Star Wars fans, which I was a Star Wars fan, but anyways. Then I found a link to find their website. It was an old website constructed in 1999, of course. They were talking about the Force and that the Force was evil. That the Force was evil, that's what they're saying. Which it is a tool of Satan. Before, I did not think of that. Well, before all of this, I was listening to a video or interview thing with George Lucas. Before all that, way before. Anyways, so it was an interview thing with George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars, that he was saying that the Force is combined with all religions, and blah 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 blah, minutes later, and it's to awake something greater and all of that. Oh wait, so you're saying, George, that since all religions are combined with the Force, does that mean Satanism and etc.? Oh my George, I hope you get saved by Christ. And Yoda is saying in episode 5 in a scene speaking to Luke that it flows around us, it is everywhere and blah blah blah. I do not care. But anyways, so yeah, if you want to check out these Christian guys' website, it will be in the description below. But anyways, so after all that, I felt something in my heart. I felt something in my heart. I was even having in my mind, do not watch Star Wars, do not watch Star Wars. It kept on going. I then started to get worried, and if it was the end of Star Wars in my life, then I ran up to my mom's prayer room and started crying and worrying and talking to her. And all of that, she told me to ask God, and so I did. I prayed, God, if it is you telling me this or giving me this feeling, please give me a dream or something to confirm. And then I went to sleep, worried. Then many hours later, I felt a finger touch my leg or my arm. Then immediately I woke up scared. And it was a demon's finger. Anyways, I have had many experiences with demons. But anyways, I then spoke in tongues aloud. My dad wakes up, checking on me. If you know what tongues, if you know what tongues is, then usually Christians will know what it is. But anyways, so my dad wakes up, checking on me and saying stuff. I then run to my mom's prayer room. I kept crying and worrying. It was so hard to let go of Star Wars. My mom was saying, let it go, and and I was like, I can't. Then I go downstairs and thinking and crying. After an hour, I think I make my decision, and then I have a conversation with my mom, and she was proud. I even showed her the website. And yeah, a day later maybe, I start to remove all my Star Wars stuff. I plan to burn them and rip the posters, which I did rip the posters already, which I am gonna burn my Star Wars stuff now, and yeah. I still was having a little conflict though. I wanted to go back, but I didn't. Because I knew, I realized I was going back to evil. When I am in the basement, alright, but so then when I was in the basement getting my more of my Star Wars stuff, my dad comes and he talks with me. I do not really remember what we were saying much, but I asked him, "Do you like Star Wars?" Oh wait, yeah. "Do you like Star Wars?" He stood there silent for a bit and answered, I think it was to do with him deciding not to like Star Wars, and yeah. But anyways, first, before all that, my dad comes and he talks with me. Yeah. And of course, I ask him, "Do you like Star Wars?" He stood there silent for a bit and answered blah blah blah. And yeah, anyways, he liked it but was not a fan. But now he said, "I don't like Star Wars anymore." Well, I said that actually. And he said, "Well, it is your choice," and yeah. But I just want to end it here. I just want to say, if you are Christian and you are a Star Wars fan watching this, do some more research. Look for more Christian videos about this or stuff. Not even a lot of pastors or Christians do videos about Star Wars being bad. Well, of course, a lot like Star Wars. Because I have a couple of Christian friends, but I just want to say that there is a real Star Wars up there, that where the real forces of good and forces of evil and are fighting right now, even as I speak. And those wars are nothing like this earth. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please share this with your friends and family and more, guys. We need to get the truth out. But anyways, see you in the next video. But before I end this video, please, guys, be careful what you watch. Be careful what you're a fan of. Be careful what you like. Because the devil is using a lot of things these days. Anyways, guys, see you around. See you in the next video. Goodbye.